Hey Virgo. So we are back with the final read um, for the two, well, it was one message that I broke into two parts because it was kind of long. All right. So the decks that I'm going to be using for this read, I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle and Work Your Light Oracle deck. So I did do a pre-poll before I turn on the camera. And then I'm going to be pulling from two other decks, well, actually three other decks. Okay, and I may go back and put these cards back in and reshuffle again and get a message, right? So, excuse me. What I am getting, well, the first card out for the pre-poll, Virgo, is Mirror. Okay, and right away, what I was intuitively feeling when this card came out first, it almost felt like, well, two things. One, a lot of things that are triggering or may have triggered you are the things that you confronted, or that you have been confronting. So for whoever I'm speaking to, this is a journey that you've been on for quite some time. Okay, that's number one. So it's as if you, well, now I'm getting a third, but it's as if you are a mirror in this situation. Like that's the role that you're playing, Virgo. And it also feels like through the mirroring that you may reflect when people catch a glimpse of their own reflection. It's the very thing that triggers them. So there may be an element of that. I'm getting that you definitely have had to confront even that aspect of this mirror. Okay, and then we got play. So there's something about your energy where Spirit wants to remind you about having fun, celebrating, and not being too serious. And I think that's the energy that you embody. And there is a certain degree of mirroring that someone may be trying to mirror your playful energy, and it's triggering them in some way. I'm also getting, with the third card that came out, break the chains. Through your playful, celebratory, lighthearted energy, not taking things so serious, that was the energy that lent to a lot of these generational or ancestral patterns that were preventing you from being able to rewrite your future, okay, and not repeat certain things. All right, so that plays a big part. This playful energy, okay, brought a lot of healing to the ancestral aspects that needed the healing, okay, within you. So there's something about being grounded in this energy when confronted with either being the mirror that is triggering someone, okay, or whether something in you is being triggered. All right. So there was something also, there was two cards that came out. Well, they didn't come out, but I did see them as I was shuffling, and it was a card that has something to do with empathic something, and it was the double mission card. And I kept shuffling. The double mission card did come out again, okay, but there was something about that empathic if I see the card again, I'll definitely. But anyway, when I read what was on the card, it spoke their of you needing to grow and in your empathic abilities, because intuitively I felt like, no, this isn't, even though you may be an empath, it feels like you are experiencing that energy in a totally different way. All right, so let me just say, this is not your typical empathic energy that I'm picking up from you. And then with the double mission being here, it's because you are a light worker, star seed. All right, so just by existing, you're serving. That's the type of impact that you have, Virgo, at this time. All right, and there's a lot coming in, and it's all happening now. So it's like you are creating this new earth for your energy. All right, and yeah, just hold the vision. There's something amazing that's coming through, because you have double earth, you have a double mission here twice with the Pleiades. All right, so this is channeling and uplifting humanity. So there's something that connects not only this new earth energy, but something that you're already doing, because you're grounded in your soul growth. All right, and you're realizing that your experiences from your path were life lessons. So this is like your earth school, where you are receiving like a higher education on inner reflection and healing. And so that's what you're going to be bringing. That's part of your double mission. So yeah, you do have a connection with the Pleiades. I just want to read something for the mirror card. So in the book it says, people and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to the shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering you, and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you left? When have you felt like this before? Could there be opportunities to heal something in you? Or shining a light on something, or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This card is for good and bad. Okay, so I feel like this is what you have been doing, because you do have this card here that you're already doing it. All right, so keep being true and stop overthinking, right, the process of whatever it is that you have to release in these past energies. Okay, it was definitely a lot of work, residual energy that needed to be released. All right, so yeah, because it says if we do not release that, or if we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed. And we will return to the hurt and wound ourselves. Okay. So this is something that I'm heavily picking up on. You are some sort of like a healing trigger. Okay, in a lot of ways. Because in this earth school, you've had to learn a lot. And through that learning, you had to take everything you've learned and ground it into understanding what your double mission is, and also gaining these interconnections and creating a reality of something new for yourself. So that is a lot of what's coming through with the moon waning in Sagittarius, with the planetary alignments that are all kind of like happening, and the triggers were very necessary. So it's kind of like that Sagittarius energy is like that X hitting that mark spot, right? For whatever needed to be revealed. All right, so it feels like whatever this double mission is and what it entails will be made more clear over this next full moon phase. I'm going to pull from my handmade rune deck. Let's see what comes out for this energy for the Virgo collective. All right, nothing yet. All right, we got something. Is it Wunjo? Yes, it is. This is the only card that keeps coming out for you Virgos, if I'm not mistaken. Again, this is about joy. All right, something about invigoration of the spirit. So harmony. You have a wish granted, Virgo. Okay, yeah, joy of life. Okay, so there's a lot coming in, a lot to be enthusiastic about, a lot of like it already came out with the inner child, having fun and celebrating right now. So you're very connected with the creative aspect of your inner child, and there is something that is about to bring you a lot of expansion, freedom, and there is going to be a newfound commitment to whatever spiritual newfound freedom. Okay, it's feeling very much like there is like another type of enlightenment that's coming in for you right now, because it feels like you've learned a lot from some pains. Okay, you've confronted a lot head on. All right, so this is a really good sign. It's another fire Leo energy. I'm not sure if Leo came up or is playing any aspect in the planetary alignments right now. I don't think so, but you could definitely have Virgo and Leo somewhere highly aspected in your chart. All right, so now I'm going to pull from the Lumeria, Beyond Lumeria. I'm going to take 3 from this deck. We have healing again. Yeah, so double mission. Whoever you are a healer, and you also are here to give messages to uplift humanity. 36 is significant. All right, and now we have 2 that came out together, and that's Star Seer and Unique Gifts. All right, so that's a lot of what is happening for whoever this message is resonating with, whoever this meeting. I don't know why I was going to combine reading and message. Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine, and High Heart Chakra. Stellite Bliss. All right, that's some really enlightened high heart chakra bliss. All right, so yeah, there's something about ley lines as well. Something about you being where you are supposed to be. All right, and there may be some travel I'm getting. All right, because you do have a double mission, and then we have throat chakra here. All right, so there's some truth, your truth that you're expressing now at this time, or you soon will be. Maybe that has something to do with the ley lines and where you'll be going. All right, with the new blueprints. All right, so I'm going to pull 2 more messages to close out this reading. Well, no, I'm actually not going to close it out right now. I do want to put those pre-pull cards back and get 3 more from both. And I don't remember the name of this deck that I'm pulling from, but it's probably a self-care deck. All right, it says, be bold and don't be afraid to stand out, Virgo. All right, allow unlimited abundance. All right, so yeah, just remain open and create your own happiness. All right, and set your intentions with your heart and soul. Yeah, tune into your inner peace. Okay, so I just want to go back just to get a confirmation from the messages that I pre-pulled. All right, the 4 of Wands just fell on the floor, Virgo. So something is very steady coming in. The energy, the intuition, the downloads, the support. So we have the golden children, inner child again, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. All right, so whatever you're creating, it's going to bring a lot of happiness. And we have lost land, so soul memories and gifts again. All right, so you've done this before. Whatever part of this mission is. All right, you've done this before. And it looks like there's some like underwater world. Again, like very much connected to Pleiades and Lemurian energy. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. All right, and then we also have karmic relationships. All right, so this is given Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. All right, so that may be a lot of where any conflict may be coming from, old karmic relationships. We have light of the world, earth, lifting the veil, and star family. So something about the boundaries that you've set that has the karmic relationships up in arms. It feels like there's a separation. All right, so learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So yeah, this is definitely speaking of the separation that I'm feeling. And question everything. Anything unaligned must go, which was like a really big part of what part 1 and 2 of the uploaded download message was about, right? The channeled message. And you're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. So didn't I just say about the support that you can definitely rely on and ask for at this time? So yeah, heavy confirmation, all right, that you are not for everyone, and you do not need to dim your light to fit in. All right, and you have messages to bring. Okay. All right, and you know what? Maybe the messages that you bring is not going to be accepted for the harmony and balance that it brings. But this is serious energy. All right, so serious energy, you get it? So don't be so serious, but this is serious energy. Okay. All right, so Virgo, now I'm going to pull from the Work Your Light. All right, I'm going to get 3 from this deck, unless a lot fall out and something tells me, spirits that, take all of them. All right, but yeah, again, don't dim your light to fit in. And yeah, you're birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So this is not the time to dim your light in order to fit in, because you're not going to fit in. All right, you're not supposed to fit in, and trust your own path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Well, Spirit is telling you, Virgo, that you are supported. So just go ahead, you're already doing it, and do some more. All right, so that is your confirmation reading on the download message. If any of these messages resonated with you, go ahead. All right, don't be scared. Hit that like button, and yeah, peace out.